Put your hands together for the one and only Julie Hoops and Dollars, all the way to the stage. Come on, scream and shout.
This first poetry is a bit of a poem. It's a bit of a nostalgia poem about a sauna that I used to go to in Bethnal Green where I grew up, where you could smoke spliffs, you could drink alcohol, and you could do all sorts of things. I used to go there with my mates and my mates' mums, and we all got naked, and it was just fucking brilliant. But you can't do that. Okay. Sisters and mothers and aunties and nieces, girlfriends and best friends of our glorious creases. Sauna on Sundays, on Men There's a Ban. Your call was a mecca for a sweat-seeking fan. Smelling of sulphur like a fart in a can, broken and gurgling pipes bubbling and towels that need washing and fixing and grout, mice running freely and steaming throughout. 3 steam rooms labelled cold, medium and hot, more like Hades, Inferno, Beelzebub snot. Perhaps for your first time a bit overwhelming, but the laughter and kindness you will be returning. All sorts of shapes in that beautiful hall, sweating and sliding, naked we all. None of this shine is to do with our dryness, now covered up, no, nothing at all. All sorts of styles of a hair that's down there. Bermuda, Brazilian, some of it fair, some of it grey, some of it brown, some with some piercings clinking when you sit down. Sweat on our breasts, no longer bra wire bound, breasts that are flat and some near the ground. Some with great wrinkles, some very smooth, some with a scar, a mastectomy groove. For a very small sum, a massage was had by a woman who weekly was much in demand. Pass a rough cloth to someone you knew, scrub with some love, they'll de-blackhead you. After a sweat, that scrub by a friend, bucket ice water.
Oh, thank you. You asked to pass the rough cloth.
Oh, I'm not going to rub myself with my Pass a rough cloth to someone you knew, scrub with some love, they'll de-blackhead you. After a sweat, that scrub by a friend, bucket ice water over your head. Sneak to the toilet for a quick fag or spliff, nobody cares as long as you're quick. Then into the lounge where the daybeds are found with a woman who'll toast you a cheese and a ham.
Sorry.
We trade tips and clothing and all sorts of stuff and potions to help our heated skins buff. We're Muslims and Christians and some of us Jews, some without God and some are Hindu. In that great sauna, all nations sit down. China, Jamaica, Morocco, East Ham. St. Lucia and Greece, somewhere Middle East, sharing home foods, a culinary feast. We share just one language, the language of steam. That language needs no words, a love supreme. But the film today, although still at your call, is corporate and shiny and not one for all. Now there's no mice, no sulphurous smells, no sharing of food, no creams, no gels, no nakedness beauty, no creases on view, no cake for a birthday, no alcohol too. Covered with costumes, bodies avowed. Sauna on Sundays, I once was so wowed.
This
is what I think a lot in my head when people are really fucking me off. Oi, you sat behind me with your popcorn and crisps, your nachos and dips, your sweets and cold drinks slurped through a straw like a gurgling sink. And you in the theatre with your sotto voce chatter, your opinion doesn't matter, so shut the fuck up. You at the opera with your ticklish cough, sucking pear drops like a pig in a trough, removing a racker like the overture don't matter. Oh darling, please shut the fuck up. You in the queue, yes, you in the queue with the racist views. Yes, she does understand. Stop waving your hand and pointing your finger, because what you say tends to linger. And you at the doctors, you in the doctors, impatient and pompous. We've all got appointments to discuss all our ailments. We've all waited too long. Yes, that woman does pong. No receptionist ain't wrong. Christ's sake, shut the fuck up. You're on the bus with your smartphone on speaker looking for brave eyes to meet you. I think the cocktail twins sound so much sweeter. And you're on the tube, no one wants to beg for food or any small change for a hostel out the rain. No, they're not to blame. Your ignorance is your shame. Yes, you in the cafe. You in the cafe. Yes, there is a microwave. If you like one ice cream factory, go to the cafe where they sell sourdough bread, crushed mashed avocado instead. You might even fricassee it. Shut the fuck up.
Julie, you did remarkably well.
Thank you.
It's just times against us tonight. Right, we're going to have Keith Bray